Cohort W.
Welcome to another Cohort W podcast episode, bringing you inspiring and educational interviews with today's most exciting and enterprising young warrant officer leaders. Each episode is dedicated to exploring real-life leadership in the warrant officer cohort in tackling the problems faced in large-scale combat operations and multi-domain operations. And now, here's your host.
Hello, and welcome to the Cohort W podcast Warrant Officer Corps Birthday Special Edition. I am your host, Russell Hauser, and today I am honored to have a very special guest. Chief Warrant Officer 3 Ben Richards is an Air Defense Auxiliary Warrant Officer, and he is currently an instructor at the Warrant Officer Career College. Ben will be discussing a project he has been working for the past several months. However, before we begin, welcome, Ben, and please tell the audience about yourself.
Thank you, sir, and thank you for having me on. I am CW3 Ben Richards. Like you stated, I'm an Air Defense Warrant Officer, a 140 Alpha. I've been in the Army 19 years. The whole time I have been Air Defense. I've been a Warrant Officer since 2011. Currently, I'm an instructor for the Warrant Officer Career College Communications Department. I mainly teach Warrant Officer candidates, but I do support and teach some of the WILE as well. Mainly what I teach is effective communication, and specifically we focus a lot on counselings, mentorship, leadership, evaluations. Our main goal is just to really get these candidates to think about effective communication, how things are presented, how things are said. And I think it's really important. I really love my job because we're really giving these soldiers some resources, some tools to be effective leaders as they prepare themselves for WO1 and become the Army's future leaders.
So the project you've been working with for the past several months is the Order of the Eagle Rising Society. Can you tell the audience about the Eagle Rising Society, please?
So a little background on the Order of the Eagle Rising, or OERS. In 2003, it was established by the Warrant Officer Career College, and this program is also sponsored by the Military Officers Association of America. What it really comes down to, though, is recognizing Army warrant officers that have contributed significantly during their career and afterwards. The first inductees occurred in 2004. From 2004 to 2010, we had 2 inductees a year, and since 2011, we have nominated 1 each year.
Thank you. How did you become involved with the Order of the Eagle Rising Society?
I was selected by the User Walk Commandant to be this year's action officer. And the first task I was given was get the information out. This only occurs once a year, so it's not commonly known throughout all the ranks. I do that via User Walk's Facebook page. I send it to many senior leaders across the Army, and then MOA also makes some announcements. So that's the first thing we can do is get the word out so we can start receiving packets. The next thing I do is I help establish a senior member board, and they're going to be tasked with receiving the packets, assessing them and grading them, and providing me the results at the end of the board. After an individual is nominated, I do a number of things, such as correspond with the individual, ensuring all their needs are met. I collaborate with the User Walk staff, the local MOA rep, PAO, and others. There's a lot of protocols, procedures, and scheduling that occurs in order to prepare for a ceremony of this magnitude, but absolutely all worth it to know all the individuals that have been inducted, especially working with this year's inductee.
That ceremony is a big responsibility. Thank you for your work. Can you tell me about this year's selectee, please?
Absolutely, I would love to, sir. He is a retired Chief Warrant Officer 5, Harry Hobbs. Some may call him Dr. Hobbs these days. His biography is very impressive. He joined the Army in 1978. Some of his accomplishments include 2 doctorate degrees. He has recently been awarded the Martin Luther King Jr. Unity Award, selected as the Veteran of the Year by the city of Madison, Alabama in 2012. And he also sits on a board to select high school graduates to attend military academies. And from what I could tell, he's just very deeply rooted in his community and helping and mentoring everybody he's involved with.
Wow, that is impressive. 2 doctorates, Veteran of the Year, and being a selecting member for military academies. Very impressive indeed. Can you talk to me about what you have learned about being a warrant officer through this process and knowing your selectee?
Through this process and knowing my selectee and also knowing not knowing the 23 previous ones, but reading their bios and having their information, I've just been inspired. I'm so inspired to see all these different individuals that have contributed and served throughout their whole careers, but then afterwards, even after taking this uniform off, still making so much sacrifices and supporting their communities and helping the younger generation grow. It's been an inspiration. I'm happy and pleased to be part of the Warrant Officer Cohort and just be involved with these type of individuals.
Thank you. What should every warrant officer know about the Order of the Eagle Rising Society?
I would like every Army warrant officer to, first of all, just know of this program and know of these inductees. These men and women that have been inducted into the Eagle Rising Society are true leaders and legends. I believe a lot can be learned and be motivated by knowing just their stories. Secondly, warrant officers should know of this program to be able to nominate individuals that deserve this recognition. I know most of the time these leaders are not looking for awards, but it feels so good to show them appreciation, especially at this type of level, and to be able to publish their names and accomplishments with the Warrant Officer Career College and MOA. And also knowing these stories and doing these things inspires others. Our younger generation do great things as well is a big takeaway.
How can people learn more about the Order of the Eagle Rising Society?
There's two main places. First of all, the Warrant Officer Career College has an Army page under CAT, Combined Arms Center, but that's going to explain a lot about the Eagle Rising Society. And also the Eagle Rising Society has their own page as well, where they show all the names and some information on the individuals. So those are the two primary locations that you could research or look up this information.
Great. And for our listeners, we will get those links, or I will get those links and make sure they're published with the episode notes. And thank you for that external source, Ben. Before we go, I'd like to say thanks for your time today. Do you have any final thoughts for the audience?
Thank you for having me on. I just hope everybody gets the word out, get as much people as involved as possible, and I hope this program, society, continues to grow and be recognized.
Thank you. And that recognition ceremony will occur this Friday, July 9th, 2021. Is the public invited, Ben? And if so, what time does that happen?
Thank you for announcing that. Yes, so 9 July, the Warrant Officer's birthday. Most of us should know that. It's going to happen at 09 at the Aviation Museum. After that, we are moving to Swartworth, where the Warrant Officer Career College is, to continue to celebrate.
Thank you. So that's July 9th, 2021 at 0900 Central Standard Time at the Aviation Museum. And at that time, we will be inducting Harry Hobbs. Congratulations to Dr. Hobbs for his selection into the Order of the Eagle Rising Society. Ben, thank you for your hard work in putting all of this together. That's a lot of time and effort, and it's very appreciated to keep this program going. And thanks also to the Career College and MOA. Have a great day, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Cohort W.
On behalf of the Warrant Officer Historical Foundation, thank you to today's guest for your insights.
Special thanks to our theme music composer, retired Sergeant First Class Joshua DeStefano. Visit joshdestefano.com to hear more of his outstanding works. Please visit warrantofficerhistory.org to learn more about how you can help support the Foundation and programs like this.